So at what point did you actually meet Drake? Because you said that Drake was a fan of Wasp Gang and stuff like that. But when did you guys actually meet or talk?
Basically, Niko. I know a guy named Niko from OVO camp. I'll always keep in touch with Niko and stuff. I'll send him my music and play it on OVO radio and stuff. And I dropped this record called Novocaine with Murder Beats, and that went up. And I was in Jamaica, and I got a message, yo, Meek Mills is fucking bumping your song on in traffic on his Instagram. I was like, no fucking way, man. Like, it's a lot, And then after Meek Mills posted me back when Novocaine dropped, this is like New Year's, the beginning of this year, New Year's, and then he was fucking with me mad hard, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll get on conference calls with him and stuff. He was talking to my, like, I'll put him on the phone with my brother in jail. I also put him on jail. I put him on a phone call with one of my lifers from my neighborhood. He got life in prison, and I made Meek Mills talk to him. And then after that guy in lifer, he was so gassed up, like, he loved that shit. Like, Meek Mills, like, he's like, yeah, he's a big fan, and he's like, Pressa got him on the phone with Meek Mills. He's like loving that shit, He's probably still doing time off of that call, man. Like, that one call, he's still probably in his cell, like, saying, yeah, man, I talked to Meek Mills, Like, that one phone call probably, like, helped him with, like, couple years off his belt,
Okay. So at what point did you and Drake actually link up?
Oh yeah, and then, me and Drake, we linked up, when they're on Europe out here. I came to UK. I was coming to UK to do, like, my own thing. Like, I was just gonna come to UK to, like, kind of network for myself and get more exposure and stuff. And I know that Drake's out there, but, like, I don't know. I kind of got, like, a subliminal message, kind of like, yo, man, like, might want to do the tour and stuff, So I kind of said, yo, I'm gonna go out there doing my own thing. Like, if stuff doesn't go as, like, what we thought, like, maybe he'll put me on tour, then I'll just come out and do my own thing. I'll be on my own thing anyways, So, but when I came out, plans changed, and it was like, yo, man, Drake called me and said, yo, man, I want you to do the tour with me. I actually went out clubbing with him. I went to Libertines. I met him in Libertines in the club and stuff, and he bought me, like, an ace of spades or something, and then took some pictures. He posted me the next day, and everybody was going crazy too, Like, oh, Drake posted Pressa and stuff. And then what happened there? I got a FaceTime the next morning, saying he was fucking with us. Like, he's like, yo, man, Press, I love that. I like your vibe and shit. Yo, I want you guys to do the tour with me. Be the open act for him, So I was like, yeah, man, for sure, man. I'll do that shit. What the fuck? Bro, next day we're in a splinter our way to Birmingham, cuz we came to in the middle. I came in the middle of the tour. So when I came in the middle of the tour, they're already halfway through the tour. So I started in Birmingham. My first show was in Birmingham. That was my first show ever, like, I ever did in my life. It was for Drake, Like, I told my brother, yo, bro, these guys keep shutting down my shows in Toronto. Fuck it, man. Like, bro, my next show is gonna be opening up for Drake or something, Or maybe in Toronto, me coming out in Toronto, ACC Center, That's what, like, kind of, like, guy I am. I'll always push myself, like, yeah, man, I'm that guy, man. Like, I need this shit, And then and then after, bro, dreams came to reality, Like, bro, like, couple months later, after I thought of that, after I said that to my brother, I was on the big stage with the boy Drake, So it was exciting, bro. I was even there, like, there's a couple of us that was supposed to perform, and I never performed before, but, like, Chubbs asked, like, who wants to go first, And like I don't know, like fuck. I just said fuck it. I'll go first. Like I don't know. No one really. I was waiting for someone to like kind of like say like I'll go first, but then I just said fuck it. I'll go first. You know. I didn't even know what I was doing, bro. I just grabbed that mic and went out there. You know. And I just started dancing and stuff. You know. I just started hitting them with that, some bangers. You know. They're fucking with me. Then my second stage, I broke the rules. I went to the little circle where Travis Scott fell in, and after that they're like, "Yo, man, Press, you can't be doing that and shit." But that was my best performance, man. I like that shit. I all went on the stairs, like looking all like swaggy and stuff, you know, running around and shit. But yeah, I met Drake, and then after that we were just flying. To country, tour bus, you know. We're just every date we'll go there, and Drake would get our hotels, and we'll just turn up and stuff, you know. We'll be in the same hotel as Drake and shit, and then we'll go out and stuff, you know. Like the tour was all about getting the show done, putting off a good show as well. Like make sure you go out there, do your most energy, and then after that is the after party and girls, you know, that's all. But you know what I mean? Like, and let's get to this money and stuff, you know?
So you come from one of the poorest areas in Toronto, in Canada, and suddenly you're opening up for the biggest artist in the world on the biggest
nowhere.
stage. Just, you know, what does that do to your mind at that point? Like how did you feel when you actually hit that stage and there is, you know, and it's your first show ever? You know, most people start a show, you know, performing in front of like 20 or 30 people. Like you're talking about what, 50,000 people or something performing at these, you know, going to these shows. Like, how did you feel when that actually started happening?
Okay, so basically, back in the day, like, I was caught for like a robbery one time. I robbed somebody's cell phone, you know? But I remember the adrenaline that happened in that time. So soon as adrenaline kicked in, like, that's what happened. So I had that same adrenaline, like, right before I was about to do something, like, out on the stage. So, like, I was going through the adrenaline, like, yo, it's about to go down. And then it just went down. And then after it was easy after that, you know? It was harder to like more like say like preparing for it than when it really was, you know.
Yeah.
But it was all good, man. You know, like I've been through bigger obstacles than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that should be fucking easy. Like that's easy stuff, you know. Like going in front of the stage, like there's rougher shit I went through, man. Like life and death situations and stuff like that as well, right? Like so, I'm not really scared about fucking 20,000 people looking at me. You know what I mean? I like it too. I like the Starboy shit, you know?
What do you think was kind of the greatest moment, the most memorable situation during that tour or dealing with Drake?
Just the love, you know? Like, just the whole thing was like so like awesome. Oh, no, hold on. We'll put it back on. The best thing, the most memorable thing, I'll say the best thing was like my second show. My second show was very nice too. Like, it's cause I went from not knowing what I'm doing to kind of knowing what I'm expecting out there, you know. So before I didn't know what I was expecting going out there, but then now I expect it. I was like, yeah, okay. So I was more comfortable on stage, right? And then I started doing everything, bro. I broke the rules. I went to the circle part. It's all on my Instagram too. You could go pull it up and stuff. But I came down from the stage. I went to where you hail up, like where you slap their hands and stuff. But then there's another stairs to go up to the round circle where Drake uses, you know. It's only for Drake and stuff. But couple days before that, Travis Scott went there and he ran out there, and then he didn't know there was like something in the middle. So when he ran out there, he fell right in the fucking middle, you know? And he's like, and then after they banned everybody, but then I went out there, and then after I went and I fucked it up, man. I was dancing and shit. And then after Chubbs was like, yeah, I fuck with that shit, man. I love that shit, you know? But then the production team was like, yo, bro, tell Pressa you can't be doing that and stuff like that. And then after Chubbs was like, fuck, man, like, it was fucking sick, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, yeah, fuck it, Press. You did your thing, you know?
Right, because I think didn't Drake give everyone their money back after Travis Scott fell? Because like the
Yeah,
show
yeah, yeah,
wasn't.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He gave everybody his money back. So that caused them a shitload of money, right?